Well, I really want to tell you an exciting story today about, this is actually would have been Cheryl's 54th birthday, and so I'm excited to be here in Tucson signing books that I had written in memory of her. It's just taken me a long time to write this book. It took me a long time to write this book. I had it published in 2015, but we lost Cheryl in 1984. And it took me a lot of years to be able to deal with the whole thing, for the family to come to grips with the loss of a young girl. And it was just, I'm a little bit emotional today because it's such a special day. Every year on her birthday, the whole family thinks about her. They post pictures of her on Facebook, and we talk about her and kind of close our eyes and say a little prayer, wishing her a happy birthday. It sounds a little bit emotional. It sounds like we haven't given up, but we have. I mean, we understand, and we have moved on. And the book helped me to find some closure. And I think it helped the family too, because when I had it published, I had several copies made and gave it to the rest of my children and my sister and so forth, so that they could share the story of Cheryl's life. It's very difficult to lose a child. My first thought when we lost her was, this is not right. Parents are not supposed to outlive their children. And I'm sure there are many, many other parents out there who are losing their children or have lost their children, and they need to realize that it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. And that's really what the message is, that you can keep going on. The ups and downs of the journey they're quite interesting, because I didn't know how to go about this. I sit down and I write, and so I looked for a place to help me do this publishing, because I had no idea where to begin or where to continue. And parts of it were difficult, things that I didn't understand. She was very interested in modeling. She was looking towards maybe modeling or acting in the future, so we had lots of beautiful pictures that I was not allowed, by the company that helped me self-publish, not allowed to post all those pictures, because after 30 some odd years I couldn't find the photographers to get their permission. That was kind of a downside. So I've got a lot of pictures of her at home that are not in the book, and that, look how beautiful she is. She's just so beautiful, and I wanted to share that with the world also. I was sitting today in the festival as we're walking around, and there were some dancers over here, and it was a very emotional time for myself and my other daughter, who's here with me, because she was into dancing, and I sat there thinking, I wonder where she would be today if she were still here. And so, of course, I haven't addressed that in the book, but I have addressed her beauty. And someone has also said about this book, it's like opening a photo album and going through it. That they said that my words made pictures of her and her life, and that made me feel good. I'm very busy with other aspects of my life, and so the most difficult is carving out some time when I can just be alone. Don't call me on the phone, don't knock on my door, don't ask any favors of me, let me just sit and write. And as other writers probably will express, sometimes you say, okay, I'm all ready, I've got everything ready, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write, and it's blank. Everything is, your mind goes blank. Okay, what was I going to say? So one of the things that I do, and I'm sure that other writers do, is when a thought comes to me in the middle of the night, or riding down the freeway, or sitting in a meeting somewhere, I have a notepad and I say, I got to write this down because that will go good in my story. That will go good in my book. My book is available on Amazon.com. My book is available on westbowpress.com, and it's also available at barnesandnoble.com. And if anybody here at the book signing can come by this booth and buy it and have my signature.
Okay, so where can we find you after this festival?
I have a website, and let me see if I remember it. It's www.Kaye.S.Beechum.com, and come on there, and if you want to talk to me, I have my phone number is on there, and my Facebook page is on there, but there's a contact page if you want me to contact you. Fill that out.